Hello there everybody, Oymon here, and welcome back to the Forgotten City. So when we last left off, you may remember that we actually completed the game, or at least we completed the game with one of the endings, because the game has 4 of them, and we managed to track down ending 2, where we uncovered the secret, terrible truth about the entire ordeal is that the guy who actually summoned us here, I'm blanking on his name off the top of my head, is also aware of the time loop, and he's sort of the secret Machiavellian mastermind behind the whole thing because he likes being stuck in the time loop. So, hopefully, not going to be too much of an issue going forward, especially seeing as, technically speaking, we don't know that because the game dropped me off before I spoke to the woman. Again, I'm blanking on her name, but the game has literally said, okay, you didn't do the ending. So this isn't like, oh, we're back in the loop, but we're aware of the ending. The game is just like, no, the ending didn't happen. You've got to go somewhere else. So that's what we're going to do. We're essentially going to go somewhere else. So I really hope this isn't going to kill me. No, we're good. Apparently there's statues down there. Okay, so yeah. Sorry about that, love, but we've already done that, and I need to do something else now. So, we need to leave the underground. Good. Once it's done with the loading, we'll wander off elsewhere. It's also quite late in the day. I don't know how much time we've specifically got left before the loop ends. The actual vote isn't going on yet. Because we uncovered quite a lot. Let me just refresh my memory. Because this is the thing, right? We got the point is to make a time paradox where the guy in charge, him up there, where he never makes the time loop. As long as he doesn't open the time gate portal, technically I've won the game. So him dying makes it happen, or him, just not needing to activate the time loop, or anything like that is ultimately what it's going to be. Now, I know that there are 3 other endings I can get. I'm not entirely sure how to get them, but I guess we'll see. So yeah, we've got to work out who's going to break the broken rule. There's a whole bunch of people down here. And we've also got to collect the 4 plaques to go into the temple up there and confront a god, apparently. That's the thing we've got to do. Let's see. We've also got... yeah, we've got a whole bunch of denarii, which I do want to use in the next loop. Let me think. So what else? Yeah, same to you. Yeah, that's true. We got that. We need to get Dooley out of his cell. Although I might not need to, because I feel like a lot of these quests are like multiple routes into the same location. Like Dooley is the guy who has the key to the upper cistern, but I've already done that. Because, you know, I've been doing the other thing. Although, he did mention a treasure. I don't know about that. Yeah, Ulpis needs to stop killing himself. I think I know how to do that. I just need the money to do it, which I think I've got enough for. Yeah, I need to deal with the guy doing that. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, Scintilla, that was the woman who was chained up. And that's who we encountered at the top. That one we kind of already know about. Yeah, so we're gonna find the plaques. Yeah, so at the moment, it's so late in the day, I'm really not sure what I want to do. I could just, like, artificially end the loop myself by stealing something, which is an option. Because I could just nab this. If I steal it, the loop ends. If I did that, what would my route be? Dooley's in there. Duly noted. Wait, have I already been up there? Sure, I've already done this. Yep, thought so. Yeah, the plant must have reset when I reset the game, or you know, restarted the game. Okay, so there's that. Fair enough. Okay, so yeah, because I know there's a few things I want to do like after the golden rule's been broken. Because now that I got the bow, I can presumably just shoot all the statues that are after me. Well, potentially. And ow. Looks like everybody's still sat here. They haven't gone to the vote yet. Probably for the best. Oh, citizens, it is time. Ah! Okay, so it looks like the loop's ending now then. Is everybody here gonna... Yep, there they go. Right, that leads to that. I don't need to deal with this immediately. It's all yours, guys. I got shit I need to do instead. Is this door still locked? Yeah, that door's still locked. These two are still in here.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Yep, tends to be like that. Dooley's chest is unfortunately locked. No, not Dooley. Decius. Need to read these things properly. Alright, so I guess we just wait for the golden rule to get broken and then run.
Citizens, we have a quorate body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and Marcus Malleolus Gurges.
It's going to take a few minutes, but we'll get there.
With ballots, and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Malleolus.
Dacius.
Malleolus.
Galerius.
I abstain. I'm just here to observe.
Virgil.
Malleolus.
Rufius.
Malleolus.
And finally, Domitius.
Malleolus. Who else?
Citizens, you have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Marcus Malleolus Gurges.
Hail, Magistrate Malleolus. I said, hail, Magistrate Malleolus. That's more like it.
Thank you.
I'll have to see if we can get him to drop out in the next loop. Or maybe convince a few people how to not vote for him.
And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my leadership, you will finally enjoy the freedom you deserve. No more shall you walk on eggshells, fearing simply to live and breathe, because the tyrant Sentius told you it was forbidden. For my first act as magistrate, I hereby announce a day of celebration to mark the end of an era. The myth of the Golden Rule is no more.
The Golden Rule is real, you idiot.
For his attempt to deceive us all, Sentius is hereby found guilty of treason against the Empire.
What? I have committed no crimes. This is madness.
His sentence: to fight for his life in gladiatorial combat against Domitius, here and now for your entertainment.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Wait, I exercise my right as a Vestal priestess to pardon him. I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This is insanity. You doom us all.
Lies. It is time
Get ready to run.
exposed for what it is. A children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
This is why he's in his gladiator gear. They've been planning this all along.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
There it is.
The many shall suffer
Time to go.
for the sins of the one.
It's the statues. They're alive.
Oh, doesn't look like I can do that. Nope, doesn't work on them. Well, that ain't good. Okay, I need to get to you. Yoink.
Where are you?
Coming through. Okay, anything else I can, like, steal while I'm at it? Money anywhere would be nice. Ah. Fine, yeah, not that. Might as well while I'm at it. You got anything? Ooh, hello. Actually, I did remember one chest that's in another area. Ooh, hello. Goodbye. There's a chest upstairs up here. I think I remember that having a lot of... Or was it locked? Running, 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 running. Wasn't there a chest up here? Or am I misremembering? Oh, balls, I'm misremembering that. Must have been somewhere else. Damn it, never mind. Wonder how far you can actually get without doing anything else. Anything in here? I know there was a chest up here, but I don't remember if it had coinage in it. Oh, yeah, 246. I won't say no to that. Sweet. Now, what else did I need to do? Oh yeah, I needed to check that path, which is somewhere... Hello, goodbye. That's assuming it was around here somewhere. Here. Alright, come on. Out. You gonna come out of there? Ow, 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 ow. Yep, okay. You're really not gonna move, are you? Oh, now I'm stuck. Balls. What's all this then? Ooh. What's it in arrows, huh? Later. Oh, balls. Damn it! Ah, I wanted to get in there. There was a lot of coins in there. I can try that again. Continue from last save. Where would it have last saved me? That's a good question. I hope not to. If it saved me too far back, I'll just steal the shit and start running. Oh, for goodness sake. Really? Here? God damn it. That's my own fault. I guess I got a little overly greedy. Down we go. Really? All the way back here? I should have made a quick save. I'm just going to steal the stuff and just go for it rather than waiting. It was worth a try. Yeah, trying to get that statue to come out of that path is surprisingly difficult.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
Yeah, enjoy it while you can. I'm about to nick something.
What an extraordinary lamp.
Yeah. There it is.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Yoink. Ow. What a places for you to be, honestly. Gotta be something around here. This guy's one of the richest people around. He likes to con people. Oh, hello. Wow, that ain't good. All the places for there to be another... Oh, I am so dead. You know what? I don't think this is worth it. I'm just gonna go. I just wanted a few extra coins. Nope, not worth it. I'm going. Get the hell out of here. Whew. Alright. Now. I think the first thing I want to do is go talk to that guy behind the cave place. I can never not talk to you.
Mind telling me who you are and...
Okay, so that's that. That's got rid of him. Now, a few things. Let me just check my inventory real quick. Got some of the... Oh, do we still have 2 of those? Oh, so I guess if you pick it up once, then you've always got it. It doesn't like leave your inventory if you use it. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. Fair enough. Right, so it doesn't matter how many times you do that. Oh, in that case, cool. That means my health is slowly regenerating now.
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone that always returns.
Right, so what the fudge do I want to do first? That's a really good question. Oh, I know, that's a thought. Let's save her life.
What are you doing in here? What? You leave? Hopefully that...
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Ah, look. That was like the gods you and in the...
Alright.
That's...
Can I say hi to you? Well, she should be getting up, but I think she's kind of bugged. Maybe I don't need to talk to her because 'Cause I already have. I don't know. That's weird.
A golden bow, just like Apollo and Diana's.
Okay, let's go deal with. What's their name? Oh, hello. You, by the way, while you're here.
Name's Rufius.
Any idea where to find a Roman plaque?
No idea what you're talking about.
Fair enough. About your rheumatism, there
What
it is.
business is that of yours?
Figured out treatment.
Willowbot.
Who are you gonna vote for?
Meliodas. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter.
Anything I can do about to change that?
No.
You did say you owe me one.
Fine, but no more favor.
Okay, thank you.
So you.
That's one extra vote for him. See who else I can get to vote. I'm also kind of curious. You got this, right? Like, can you climb up here? Is this a thing that you can do? Like, why would these be there? I mean, it could be a way down, I will freely admit. But I don't know, it seems a bit suspicious. It seems like a way up. But I can't jump that high. I guess it's a way down, but then why put the rope there? Which is a shame, because I'd like to go back in there, and because there was a whole bunch of money and stuff in there, but it is what it is. Alright, we'll make a point of collecting up all the cash I can to stock up my reserves. I don't specifically know if I'm going to get anything out of this. But I feel like doing it because I think it's necessary. So I saved her life. Oh yeah, of course.
Salve, welcome.
Actually, I really need to talk to
Right,
Opus.
well...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. Orpheus, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in... Please.
I'm sorry.
Please, help.
Alright, I'll talk to him.
Thank you.
Okay. Is this what Scintilla would want? Never believe me if I told you.
Don't...
Go back and solve your problems. Already saved her life. I'd like to help you too.
Really? But we're still...
Yeah, you need 2,000. Yes, I do.
Really? Wait.
No, you'd be free.
You'd do that for us?
Yeah, of course.
It seems today we are both blessed. This did not turn out how I thought. Thank you, friend. I never thought people like you existed.
We do, but only in video games. Here's your money.
Thank you. I'll go and pay off our debts immediately.
Tell me about your relationship with Scintilla.
Scintilla and I were in love. And then, 22 days ago, she went missing.
Start from the beginning.
Alright. One night a few months ago, when I was cleaning Malleolus's villa, I heard a young woman singing. It was the most beautiful thing I had ever heard. I wasn't allowed out, so once everyone else was asleep, I climbed up the inside of the villa and onto the roof, just to see where that sound was coming from. And that's when I saw her, standing in the garden of the magistrate's villa. I just sat there on the roof, listening to her with my chin on my knees. And for the first time in a long time, I felt hopeful. And then she looked up and saw me, and she smiled. I knew at that moment the fates had brought me to her, and from the moment she asked my name with this warmth and curiosity, I knew I'd have done anything for her. And so for weeks on end, each night I'd climb out of the villa and into her father's garden. We'd hold hands and talk about all the things we'd do once we got out of here, like having our own vineyard. And then one morning I woke up and everyone was out searching for her. They said she'd vanished in the night. All I could do was keep my head down and try to hide how beside myself I was. Scintilla was the one thing that made my life bearable. But with her gone, things unraveled quickly. You saw how bad it got.
Is it possible she escaped somehow?
All I know is she loved me. And if she had known a way out, she would have told me. She'd never have taken her own life. And there's no way anybody could have killed her under the golden rule. I can't prove it, but I just know she's still alive somehow. Even now, it's as if I can hear her voice in my head, crying out to me. That can only mean one thing. Somebody abducted her. I have no idea how, or who would want to do something like that to such a sweet, lovely girl. But what else could have happened?
Any ideas?
My guess? Malleolus had something to do with it. He is without doubt the most evil man I have ever known. I have no idea where he'd be keeping her, but there is one room in his villa, upstairs, which is always locked. I've never seen the inside of it, and I haven't been able to steal a key without breaking the golden rule. But I have a feeling that if you could get in there somehow, it would shed light on a great many things.
Already tried that. No sign of her.
Oh, I see. That was the only idea I had. I'll give it some more thought. Come and find me a little later. I'll go and take care of things with Malleolus and tell Yulia the good news. Thanks again, friend. I'll never forget what you did for us.
Okay. Excuse me.
What you did was extraordinary, and I'll never forget it. I'm thankful that you're here. Can I help you with something?
Looking for a Roman plaque that was removed from the obelisk.
Even if I had seen it, and I'm not saying I have, I couldn't in good conscience give it to you. That's all I'll say.
Perhaps the magistrate would like to know about your beliefs?
What you're doing is disgusting, and it's not going to work.
Alright, fine.
That's a shame.
Worth a try. Okay, because I know I've got to get a key off of one of the Christians in order to... in order to get into their little Christian hideaway. Because I'm pretty sure there's a plaque hidden inside that. I think. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the case. Okay. Let me think, what else can I do? Trying to think of other places I can go. I need to check. Yeah, I guess that's. Oh, actually, yeah, we can check the chest up there. That should be full again. See, that's 1,000 straight off the bat. How would I get into the little Christian stronghold? I'd basically have to help one of the Christians out doing something, but I don't think any of them have given me a quest line yet. So we know there's the assassins in there. I can send them into there, no problem. Where was... Oh, that's right, he was in there. I'd have to deal with this first.
Help!
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Do not go in there. Just trust me. Alright, you know what? Let's get rid of him and get him out of the way, because I don't want him hovering around in there for too long. Yep, hello.
Stop right there.
Yes, I saw him worshipping the small round shrines inside the city, second building on the left.
Thank you for your...
You'll be dead in a matter of moments. It's funny how killing this guy, or getting this guy to kill himself in a way, you're totally fine doing it.
Curse you, cultist.
Haha. You notice he has a denarius, one of the special obols that we needed in order to get here. So let's have a word with this mysterious guy, because we now know who's behind it. It's Apollo, as far as we know anyway. So I'm kind of curious what, whoop, hang on, loading, where this little track leads. Hi.
You carry the gift of Prometheus in your hand. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Mum.
It's a sincere pleasure to meet you. Tell me, what brings you all the way down here?
Looking for a plaque that was removed from the obelisk.
Ah, yes, that cursed thing. I know exactly where it is. I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I have been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself. The one thing I long for above all else before I die is a good philosophical argument with somebody astute. I'm hoping that person is you. Let us find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the golden rule?
Pluto. Oh, was it Pluto? Sorry. Why do I keep thinking it was Apollo? Oh, I'm getting confused.
Excellent. I see you are indeed quite astute. Very few come
think
to
they're the
that
same, aren't they?
realization before their time in the sun is over. Now, will you join me in a friendly Socratic dialogue?
Sounds easy enough.
Wonderful. Then let me begin with a question. Would you say you know the difference between right and wrong?
Not sure, it's a complex question. It's not something I often think about.
I see. Then a word of advice. If you do not want to get yourself and everyone else in this place killed, it is best that you start thinking about it. And soon. You see, out there in the world, being uncertain about right and wrong was acceptable, because our mistakes rarely had consequences. So we would tell lies and bend rules and turn a blind eye and rationalize, and yet still find a way to think of ourselves as good people. But under the Golden Rule, morality matters. The slightest wrongdoing could result in a mass execution. So to navigate this maze, we would have to be certain about the difference between right and wrong. Wouldn't you agree?
Whose version of right and wrong?
That is an excellent question, and it leads directly to my next line of inquiry. So let me ask you this. Is there one system of morality which is always perfectly correct, which you could follow in every situation and always do the right thing?
I would say no, but there's probably more than one.
How can that be? Since they all have differences, it follows that in some cases they would offer different conclusions about what is right and wrong.
Exactly.
If there is a correct moral code, then wouldn't it follow that only one can be the correct one?
Isn't that the difference between perspective? Depends on the moral society you're in, yeah, I suppose.
You know, I think you'd find an ally in Herodotus, a scribe from among my people who lived some 400 years ago. He told the story of a man named Darius, whose curiosity was piqued when he learned that a certain tribe had the practice of eating their dead. He asked some Greeks who burnt their dead, "What would it take for you to eat your dead?" Aghast, they replied, "Nothing." Then he asked the tribe who ate their dead, "What would it take for you to burn your dead?" "Nothing," they replied, equally aghast. From this, Herodotus concluded that custom is king, that right and wrong are merely local ideas which do not survive the journey from one tribe to another. I take it you're in agreement?
Sure.
Then let me ask you this. If you visited a tribe where they ate each other, copulated with the dead, and drank wine from cups made out of human skulls, would you still maintain that within such a tribe there is nothing wrong with such conduct?
Would I find it wrong? I suppose not.
And that's a credit to you. It is the mark of a civilized person to change their position when presented with a superior argument.
What's your point?
My point is this. I don't think anyone alive truly knows any hard and fast rules about right and wrong.
Fair point.
If there is one thing I have observed about rules, it is that virtuous people do not need them, and evil people will always find a way around them. And so we must accept our limitations, and the sad truth that no human society will ever achieve the utopia for which it strives. In mathematics, we would call it an asymptote, a line that can be approached but never reached. Because the only way to create a utopia is with the ever-present threat of force, such as the Golden Rule. This and no other is the root from which a tyrant springs when he first appears as a protector. And life under tyranny is no utopia at all.
Sure, why not?
I admit, I am talking a lot. Forgive me. I'm just excited to have company. In any case, thank you for humoring an old man. I would be happy to answer your questions.
What's your story?
You mean, how did I end up living alone in this cave with nothing but these relics of the past for company? It's a long story.
I'm listening.
I was a quarrelsome young man. At 19, I left Corinth for Rome to study rhetoric at one of her finest academies, so I could argue more forcefully. Back then, I used to enjoy verbally sparring with everyone I could, and I was good. One night I found myself in a tavern, in an argument with a drunk mercenary. It became heated, he drew a gladius, and I won the argument, but lost my life. I woke up on the banks of the Styx at a campfire opposite Karen. Of course, I tried to persuade her to let me return, but even with all my skill, I failed. I settled in, made friends, and learned what I could, quickly realizing our little community faced certain death under the Golden Rule. So I began looking for a place to hide underground. Fortunately, I found this place waiting for me. You see, I was not the first to take refuge here. I returned to my friends above, persuaded them to join me, and 12 of us descended for the last time, to live out our days hidden from Hades' tyranny.
Hades, you mean Pluto?
They are one and the same. The Romans call him Pluto, but long before that, my people called him Hades.
Why can't you return to the surface?
My generation was wiped out, turned to gold, many years ago. My friends and I were able to avoid the same fate by hiding down here.
Huh.
I think it's safest to assume that if I was to return, Hades would realize that his furies hadn't finished the job, and he'd send them after me again.
Can't tell me your name?
I fear that if you were to utter my name in the city, even by mistake, that Hades would hear you and know I am still alive.
What happened to everyone else?
I'm afraid I am the only one left. There were 12 of us in the beginning, but one by one, my friends passed away. Some from malnutrition, others from madness and despair. It has been lonely. Before my unexpected visit from Kabash some weeks ago, I'd not seen another person in many, many years.
Have you survived?
Living in darkness is not without its challenges. The first challenge is diet. Fortunately, I found that eating fresh fish provides most of the nutrients I need. And sometimes, when there are Greek people living up above, I surface at night and salvage the offerings they've left in the temple of Demeter. The greater challenge is the isolation, so I like to imagine arguments, where I argue both sides. But, like so many things in life, arguments are better with a partner. As you wish.
You know a way out?
Ha! If I did, would I be living like this?
Fair enough. What's your take on the Golden Rule?
Did we not discuss it at length already? Oh,
You know where I can find a... Yeah, where's this Kabash guy?
I will tell you, but you may find him hostile. To prepare for your encounter, there are certain things you must know. Very few know this, but before the Romans came to this city, it was once entirely Greek. The architecture, the temples, and the people. When the Romans came, in typical fashion, they claimed it as their own, built over everything that could be built over, and renamed the things that could not. Thus, the Shrine of Persephone became the Shrine of Proserpina. And when they found an obelisk bearing the name Hades, they tore it off and replaced it with Pluto instead. And the city's dwindling Greek residents, witnessing this compulsive Roman conquest, decided to preserve what they could of their heritage. They gathered their art and valuables, secreted them away through the Temple of Demeter, and hid them here, out of reach of the Romans.
Okay.
However, there was one thing that always seemed out of place to me, and it is the very thing you seek. An even older plaque bearing an Egyptian inscription.
What did it say?
We had no idea until years later, when the first of my friends began to die. As a result of their deaths, we began to dig catacombs branching off from this cavern to lay them to rest. We extended the tunnel so far that we accidentally discovered another, an even older tunnel, which somebody had gone to great lengths to keep hidden. Suddenly it made sense why there was an out-of-place Egyptian plaque among our people's possessions. You see, we proud Greeks had thought the Romans beasts for stealing and corrupting our heritage. But it turns out this game has been going on much longer than any of us imagined. I think it is best you head through the catacombs and follow Kabash's trail.
What's in there?
There are certain things you must see for yourself. Take this key. You'll need it to open the gate.
Okay.
I
All right.
enjoyed our chat, but please keep my presence here a secret. Yes.
All right. Huh. Yeah, I did wonder. Great plaque. Oh no, not the plaque I'm looking for. Huh. Okay. I have no idea where this is going. Still, I guess we'll just follow it and see where it goes. That's kind of the point of the game. Great. Bloody zombies to deal with. This is Egyptian stuff? That's random. Seems to be locked from the other side, of course it is. Okay, looks like we gotta go around the long way then. That guy alive, or is that just another statue? No, it's just a statue. I thought he said the influence of the god couldn't come down here. Unless that person got moved down here at some point. Uh-oh. Couple living people kicking around. Gotta keep an eye out for them, they're likely to wreck me. Come on. Any more? Why are there Egyptian stuff here? You pass receive the many shall suffer for the sins of the one. So this has been going on for a long time. But didn't Charon say Egyptian man running from something? Anyone else? Yep, definitely you. Oh, I hear another person, but I don't see them. Because they're right underneath me. I do like that a headshot just instantly works. Okay. Picture of AK, ancient Egyptian god, he said to guard against evil spirits and welcome the dead to the underworld. Looking to see if any of those guys are moving. Hang on a sec. So we know that the Romans moved in after the Greeks, but it looks like the Greeks moved in after the Egyptians? But I thought Karen said that it was the god Apollo or whoever it was that said, hey, here's the O-balls, dish them out and we'll see. But maybe he was, or maybe she was just using more modern names? Hi?
Stop! Do not come any closer. Who are you?
I am Aimon. Who are you?
I am Kabash.
Ah.
And let me guess, another Greek or Roman come to loot and plunder the resting place of my ancestors,
Do I look Greek or Roman to you? No, I was just looking for an Egypt. Do I look Greek or Roman to you?
Trousers, boots, curious hair. No, I suppose you do not. Then what do you want?
I was just looking for an Egyptian plaque.
To what end?
I want to return it to the obelisk.
That is welcome news. You really are not Greek or Roman, are you? I was planning to return it myself, but for now, I must remain. Here, take it, and restore the honor of Osiris.
Oh, well, cool. 1 down, 3 to go. Osiris, Lord of Silence. Thanks.
Now, as for the other plaque.
The 4th plaque? You know about that.
Indeed. I have it right here.
Oh, 2 for 1.
I stumbled across a collection of dusty curiosities while searching for a place to hide from the hungry children of Amit. And there it was.
May I have it?
You may not. In fact, I am about to destroy it.
Why?
Because it speaks a treacherous, blasphemous lie.
How so?
I will tell you. But first, do you know what this place is?
Yeah, the duat, the underworld, afterlife, whatever you want to call it.
Indeed. And I see you know our history. This is the duat. See what has become of it. I have been down here for weeks, piecing together its story. And here is what I have learned. As Egypt declined and the Greeks had their turn to flourish, their souls came here in great numbers. But instead of adopting our ways, they copied and corrupted them.
Sounds familiar.
When they found the obelisk bearing the name Osiris, the true god of the underworld, they desecrated it, removing his name and replacing it with Hades. Even the ferryman of the dead, known to my people long before as Kerti, they renamed to Keron. As if that desecration was not enough, they built over this place, using it as the foundation for their own underworld, so that ours was forgotten. My only solace is that the Greeks then suffered the same fate when the Romans rose to power, renaming Hades to Pluto, and the cycle began anew.
I can see why you'd be unhappy with the Greeks and Romans.
I am glad to hear it, which brings me to this other 4th plaque. It is inscribed with a script I do not recognize, but it is ancient, almost as if it is older than the plaque bearing Osiris's name. But if that is so, it would imply the gods of Egypt are mere imitations too, copied and corrupted from an ancient people who prospered even before us. And that my people did to them what the Greeks and Romans did to us. But this, I cannot accept. I sense a deception. Perhaps it is the work of Set, the usurper, seeking to undermine Osiris once more.
What does it say?
You will never know.
Oh.
This work of sacrilege must be destroyed, thrown into the black abyss below in Osiris's name.
Please don't. Stop, I need that.
You are too late.
Ah, dear.
It is done.
I really wish... Now I'm going to have to go in after
You
it.
would plunge into the depths of the Duat with no way back up. Madness.
I'll find a way back up. Yeah, I have some questions first.
If it will help you to see reason, then ask.
Alright, so what's your story exactly?
I am from Rakotis, which you may know as Alexandria, the name of the city the Greeks built over it. I was a fisherman, like my father before me. Since the Romans had taken over from the Greeks, I took the opportunity to learn Latin and eventually traveled to Rome. When the fires broke out last year, I tried to help. I gathered terrified locals into my boat and led many of them to safety farther along the Tiber. On my 7th trip, a passenger demanded I wait for his brother. But we were full to almost sinking, and smoke was all around us. I told him his brother would have to save himself, and he tried to bribe me by placing a coin into my hand. When I refused, he drew a dagger and thrust it between my ribs. I awoke on the banks of the river to a stranger wearing a ram headdress. He said his name was Kirti, and at the time, I simply thought him odd. It did not dawn on me until much later that he was the Kirti, the ram-headed ferryman described in the Book of the Dead.
You know a way out?
This is where I belong, as caretaker of the memories of my people. If our ways are to be remembered, it falls to me.
What's your take on the golden rule?
I think if someone is to break the golden rule, it will not be me, for I try to live as I always have by the command of the goddess Ma'at. Do to the doer to make him do. As for the punishment that will come from it, I finally understand why it has long been said among my people that gold is the skin of the gods.
What do you think is down there?
I do not know. What could possibly lie beneath the underworld? Perhaps it is infinite darkness. Perhaps it is the lair of Amit, the devourer of souls. All I know is, it would be unwise to venture down there.
It just makes you want to go down there even more.
Is everyone so contrary where you are from?
Yeah.
Do not even consider it.
Okay.
Good. Be gone from this place. Wait. You are planning to go down there. I see it in your eyes.
We'll see.
I urge you, return to the surface with the Romans. It will be safer for you.
That's entirely possible. Unfortunately for you, I'm a video game protagonist, and I don't do what is sane and reasonable. I do what is random, throwing it at the wall to hope that something sticks. So we're about to drop down a hole that, by the looks of it, doesn't have a way out. But it does look like there's water down there. So that's good at least. So, yeah, it seems like it's a representation of cultures. And then you've got the Romans who built on top of the Greeks, who built on top of the Egyptians, who built on top of... What the fuck did the Egyptians build their stuff on? Basic folklore belief kind of stuff. I suppose. Just everyday things. Because, I mean, it is very true that, like... It's like how, you know, Christians and all that stuff, like how, you know, the 25th of December, the birthday of Jesus Christ, was the solstice, as was, like, you know, 2,000 years ago or whenever. It was the solstice, but, you know, the days move ever so slightly over the long periods of time. That just, because time is funny like that. So, yeah, it is a case of new things will tend to adopt what the old one is doing, but just change it slightly. That is very common. So it's interesting that the game is building on that. But we're going to take a quick break because it's 4 o'clock, and I'll be back in a minute. See you in a sec, guys. And we're back. Alright then. So,
You are still here.
Thanks for this. Nergal, the Fierce One. Sumerian. Well, that's 2 plaques, but still fuck do I get out of here now? I don't think I could have stopped him. Yep. So, ancient Sumerian. That is admittedly a part of history I know almost fuck all about. On quite a spectacular level. Oh, nope, can't even go that way apparently. Nope, there's got to be a way forward somewhere. Okay, well, we're kind of stuck down here until something happens. Yeah, I just can't go forward into here for some reason. That's really weird. Well, the way forward's got to be somewhere. Maybe where the person's pointing. That might be a thing. Yep. Okay. Uh-oh. Is the water level rising now? I hope the water level isn't rising now. No, I think we're okay. But I should probably hurry just in case it is. This has gone in the direction I was not expecting. Let's not step on that this time. That would probably be bad. As fun as I'm sure it would be, it would probably also be bad. Oop, stop. I'm just trying to make a quick...
When I told you that you would not find a way back up, that was not a prediction. That was a promise. You will die here.
Is there any need for this to end in violence?
I disagree. I warned you against coming down here, against perpetuating this sacrilege, but you persisted. You have undermined and dishonored the true god of the underworld. How did you think this would end, if not with bloodshed?
Just hear me out.
Very well, I will listen. But if I sense deception, or if you further insult my gods, I will carry out my threat. So tell me, why should I let you live after you salvaged this instrument of blasphemy?
If something could be destroyed by truth, it deserves to be destroyed by the truth. There's no shame in building on the works of people who came before you. I'm just trying to replace all the plaques taken from the desecrated obelisk. Well, yeah, but he doesn't care about that. There's no shame in building on the works of people who came before.
That may be true of many things, but this is different. If our gods were copied and corrupted from an older civilization, does that not mean they are false? Does that not mean our prayers to our gods all fell on deaf ears because we were not even addressing them by their true names?
Wouldn't have made a difference. I don't think gods answer anyone's prayers. Gods exist, isn't it possible they each have more than one true name?
Now that I think about it, my people would sometimes call Osiris the god of many names. Perhaps it is so. But the underworld of my people is so different to this one, and so unlike the way it was described by our priests. Many of my ancestors endured great hardship to live good lives so that we may descend to the Duat in death and be judged accordingly. We prepare to have our hearts weighed on Anubis' scales and to swear ourselves innocent of sin before the 42 assessors of Ma'at. And yet, I arrive here to find the Book of the Dead contained only a seed of truth. And now, I ask myself, Did our priests steal and embellish the stories of an older people and feed us lies all our lives simply to trick us into obedience?
Isn't being a good person a worthwhile pursuit in and of itself? I'm buying your priest for that, not for me.
I am not sure I follow. Speak plainly.
Even if your beliefs about the effort weren't quite accurate, isn't the important thing they motivated you to live good lives?
Perhaps there is some truth in that. What is your point?
You're going to abandon a lifetime of good character now that it matters most just because you found out you were misled.
You are persuasive. Very well. I will let you live, and you may do what you will with that plaque. I will remain here for a while and attempt to learn what I can about the foundations of my people's beliefs. Go.
Whew! Well, I'll admit that kind of came out of nowhere. I was just trying to avoid that and go off exploring, and he just decided, no, I'm going to trigger a conversation now. Nope, nothing down there. Huh. Well, good luck with that, I guess. So I guess there was a way out, and he knew it the whole time. Well, hey, that's 2 plaques sorted. Brilliant. Where are we going to end up? Oh, of course, the door that was locked. I should have thought about that. Wow, he came sprinting down this way much faster than I did. Oh, good for him, I guess. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, so we've got 2 out of the 4 plaques. Fantastic. You got anything to say now that I've gone through all that?
Carry the gift of Prometheus. Good to see you again.
Yes, apparently I did, but you've got nothing. You've got nothing else to say there. Alright, so that's 2 out of 4 plaques found in one area. I'm actually very happy about that. That does make me wonder, because I did wonder if this was an ending. Like going down here, discovering the secret of the hermit, and maybe it was like a way out or something. I guess not. I did wonder if that was the case. So we got a couple of other things to do. How long have I been down there? We still got a decent chunk of light going around. He's still dead. Makes a lot of sense. Okay. I need to... Let's see. Let's... They're busy. Okay, fine, whatever. You.
Greetings. I'm...
Who are you gonna vote for?
Is quite the dilemma. But after
Anything you can do to change that?
nothing comes.
There are no other weapons in the city.
I hope
We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
Okay. So we've got a... Oh, hello. Can I... Oh, good.
Ah, a new face. I hear...
Who are you going to vote for?
Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this...
Anything you do to change that?
My vote isn't for... Nice to...
Okay, I need to find out a way to help with his... Because the vote was... What was it? 5 to Malleolus and 1 to... What's his name? I wonder if I can talk to Malleolus about...
Citizen.
That's quite an impressive bow.
Because I've got the key to this place, I can just swing on in as I want.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your... Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here without a hefty tribute, so you must have been desperate to see me. Well, what do you want?
So you're a Quintus.
My name is Marcus Malleolus Gurgis. You seem to have confused me with someone else.
You have one green eye and one blue eye, just like the description in his execution order from Emperor Nero.
You mean my heterochromia? I am guilty of nothing more than having different colored eyes. And I'm hardly the only person with the condition. Alexander the Great had it too, as it happens. I like to think it is simply the way the gods have chosen to mark a natural-born ruler. Nothing more.
Apparently Quintus also suffers from delusions of grandeur.
Well, I am not suffering from any delusions, as today's election will firmly establish.
Oh well.
Unlikely, because it simply isn't true.
Anything about St. Hilda's disappearing? Any day where I can find a Roman plaque.
Look, if I had a Roman plaque in my possession, I'd be happy to sell it to you, but...
Fair enough. I want you to redraw from you.
Are you insane? Why would...
Because if you don't, I'm going to kill you. Because as soon as you win, you're going to break the golden rule.
Don't talk nonsense. There's no such...
You're going to arrest Sentius for treason and sentence him to death by gladiatorial combat.
How could you possibly know that?
Because I know the future. Because I know the future.
Nonsense! This is not... I don't know how you know about my plans, but I'm absolutely sure Sentius is involved somehow. And now, I'm going to enjoy watching Domitius kill him even more. Now, get out of here!
Okay. What if I can talk to the wife who's crying her eyes out up here? I think it's the wife.
I'm not supposed to be.
My bad, I'll be going now.
This is outrageous. Why are you...
How would you like some help getting back at Malleus? I think that's where the name comes from.
An intriguing proposition. Go on.
I don't think Malleus is who he says he is.
Perhaps you're not as silly as those clothes make you look. What makes you say that?
Just a hunch. I was hoping we could figure out his true identity together.
You know, I may have the very thing you're looking
for.
Oh,
goody.
Some time ago, when he still cared for me, he wrote me a love letter. Only, he used the wrong name. Now, addressing one's wife by the wrong name is not unheard of among philandering Romans. But in this case, the name he got wrong was his own. I confronted him about it, and he stammered through some incoherent response. I let it go, eventually, and yet questions have lingered in the back of my mind ever since. But wait a minute. Why exactly are you helping me?
I want to force him to withdraw from the election.
To withdraw? Listen, I may not be Penelope to his Ulysses, but to ruin his plans to become a magistrate? You must think me quite mad. I've heard enough. Get out of here at once. Domitius, come quickly. We're being robbed.
Oh, bugger you. Maybe next time. Alright, so I've got to handle her with... Actually, I made a quick save beforehand. Why bother with a loop? Why not just reset the save? That would be better.
I'm not...
Do we talk?
Talk?
Yeah, how do you like getting back up? Oh, Malleus. Mm-hmm.
You know, now but
I'd rather not say.
look,
We would have to stick together. Would that work?
I couldn't agree more. One hand washes the other.
What about how would get her help if I was a guy then?
Our interests are aligned. I imagine knowing his true identity will give me the leverage I need to manage him appropriately. But first, I need you to do something for me.
Okay.
I want you to bring me some wine. Just one small herb.
I've got like 4 of them.
Oh, don't look at me like that. I know this must be hard for you to wrap your sweet little pleb head.
Okay, no questions.
So, your help?
I have some wine right here.
Thank you. Here's the letter.
Bingo. Mm-hmm. Time I despaired at thought of being trapped here for the rest of my life. Then I met you and discovered that as long as I am with you, I'm exactly where I should be. Mere words cannot express my affection for you, so I'll perform a grand gesture in your honor. Quintus.
Now, perhaps you can tell me who...
According to the bounty letter from Emperor Nero, he's the person who started the fires in Rome last year.
What? He's... Oh no. That's... quite a lot more serious than I imagined. I only wanted some leverage over him, not to destroy him. Give me that immediately. Nobody else must know.
I can always get another copy. No, I think I'll hang on to it.
No. You tricked me, you mendacious little
I didn't lie to you.
It was a lie of a mission. You were planning this all along and you deliberately concealed it. Made you...
Yeah.
I curse you. This is outrageous.
Thanks, just what I needed. And she'll only be pissed with me for a while. Can I talk to you again, or are you just not speaking to me?
Get out of my villa.
Nope, okay. That'll have to wait until the next sleep. Actually, yeah. Yeah, because I got to work out how to get into the Christian place there. Do we about the Greek plaque? Because, see, he mentioned... Galerius. So if I get Galerius to be magistrate, I could try that on the next run, because I've already got what's his name voting for the guy over there. I also need to work this out. Domitius, Horatius, and Rufius. So looking at their homes, I don't know where their homes are. Huh. I suppose that's a way in if you haven't got any of the other ways. You don't know anything about what's his name? Probably
What
not.
now?
You never seem like the Christian type. You the one threatening Virgil?
Do I seem like anonymous threats?
Fair enough.
Whatever.
Yeah, I didn't think it was him. He's not the kind.
I hope you have a good reason for flouting my weapons ban.
Yeah, the magic. Now, one thing I do wonder, like, if I kill him, then the time loop ends, because he's the one who creates the time loop. I am wondering if that's just like ending 1, is just kill him with the golden bow now that I've got it. You. Oh, it's you, is it?
Shalom. Fortune smile on you, sister.
Who are you going to vote for?
Sentius, I suppose. I'd have to be insane to vote for Mali.
Good. Alright, I'll be going now.
Alright, friend.
Okay, because he's alive. Yes, okay, he's alive. That means I get an extra vote. So that's 3 votes against... Should be 4.
Ah, it's you again. Hope you... No.
What do you think about the election?
I can't see how I could vote for either candidate. Even I could do a better job.
Alright, so I can't get him to vote, which is kind of annoying.
Be careful who you trust. Oh, it's you. Was there something...
Okay, never mind. Not you. Who else could I possibly talk to? You?
How'd you do? Hello there, friend. May I say, that is a glorious...
I need to discover you locked me inside with angry hornets. I managed to escape, and after harrowing ordeal in the palace, I travelled back in time, and here I am.
Are you well, stranger? Have you been out in the sun to...
Yeah, who are you going to vote for?
Malleolus?
I'd like you to vote for Sentius. Fair enough.
Very well.
Okay. So, hang on. Who were the other ones? Domitus, Horatius, and Rufius.
Oh, shiny.
Yeah.
Citizen.
Hang on a sec.
Oh,
You don't want threatening, Virgil. I know it was you.
Yeah? So you're...
No. Darn it. So... I don't know who the other one is, actually.
Sometimes I stare at the great temple on the bluff, and I think...
So we got 2 plaques. That's fine. We still need to work out where the other 2 are. Which is easier said than done, unfortunately. But I'm pretty sure that one of the plaques is in here. I don't know where exactly, but I get the feeling that they took it. I don't actually know if there's like another way in. Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Counted by to the lions with you, cultist. Oh, I wonder if there... Oh, that's right! There was that... Oh, okay, yeah, maybe I don't need a key. Maybe I can just find a way around? There was! Oh, balls. How the hell did you get there? I remember that now. God, that was like the first run I did. There's actually like 2 of them. Is it up here? Yes, here we go. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Stone disc, yep. There's the plaque. Sweet. Still locked. Fair enough. Alright, excellent. 3 down, 1 to go. See? 2 bottles of wine. Okay. Still no idea how, even if I can get to that flower or not. Probably can't. Did that work? I think that worked. Ah, oh. Actually, I think I can just dive out of the water onto this. Come on, up, 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 up. There we go. And up. Nice. Coinage, coinage, coinage. A2 firework. I like you spelled that with a P and an H rather than an F. Nice touch. I do approve of that. Oh, hello. Ooh, more free money. I like free money. Free money's good. Yes, hello. Been looking for the past hour. If you need to bounce any ideas off, you can try to help. Yeah, I mean, if you want to talk.
Steal it from the gods?
No, we invented it from them. I mean, if you want to pitch in, I don't mind discussing things. It's totally fine. Goose eggs. Goat. Honk. You know, I think that I could have golded those goose eggs. Can I put them back? No, I can't. And yeah, I think I could have shot those with the arrow, turned them into gold, and literally had golden goose eggs. I wonder if I could have sold them to what's his name for a whole bunch of cash.
His brightness was like the light.
Okay, let's see now. Things to work out. So we got one more plaque left to get. Find the Greek plaque. He says ask Dooley about it, but I don't think he's going to be very forthcoming. Because he's, you know, a bit weird. But we can talk to him about it just to see what he says. Might be a thing, might not be.
That light! Did you steal it from the gods?
Oh my! I've never seen a lamp like that. Praise Apollo.
About the Greek plaque. Oh, it's in the cell, is it?
Do you like it? It's shiny, innit? It makes me happy just looking at it.
Can I have it?
But if I gave it to you, then I would...
What's it going to take for you to give it to me?
Well...
There's no way Sentius will release you, but perhaps if we had a new magistrate... Persuade everyone to vote for... Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Galerius will let me out. Bye-bye.
Right, so in order to get him out of the cell... I need to get Galerius voted and in charge, which means I need to work out how to get every single person in this whole town, or at least the majority of them. I'm fairly certain there's a couple of people who I know for a fact won't change their vote. Okay, so yeah, we need to work out how to get everybody to change their bleeding vote. And there's no other way to do it.
That's quite an impressive bow you have there. Just like Diana.
Hello?
So there's the plaque. Okay. Right, so I need... Okay. I still need to work out... Who the hell is Horatius? I've completely blanked on some of these people. I kind of wish there was like like you had a list of people in your thing as well, just to help keep everybody straight, because I don't remember who the hell everybody is. Because there's like a dozen different people on this, and I genuinely have trouble keeping them all straight.
His brightness was like the light. Rays flashed through his hand.
Not you.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold graying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea
Not
over
bad.
a cauldron? You'll scare
I'm
away
guessing
all
that
the customers.
Promethean fire's not for sale.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
I can't remember who that guy is. I just completely blanked on it. Can't even find out where. Huh. It happened again last night. Man by the river was there. Oh yeah, I think I read that. I think I read that on my first run through. Gracious is the god of the current magistrate? Was that who it was? I think I see him wandering around sometimes, but I don't know his pattern. You.
What is it, citizen?
Who are you gonna vote
Not
for?
that it's any of your business, but my loyal... Unfortunately, see, Domitius has been going around town, shoring up votes for Malleolus with lies. The man's a savage, but he's a gladiator. Sentient. This place will be different with that sleaze at the helm.
Can I help?
I appreciate the thought, but you're new here, and I just can't see... In any case, if you're interested in the election, go and have a chat with Equitia.
You the one threatening Virgil?
What? Absolutely not. I know someone's been threatening him.
I know it was you?
You know. Alright?
So yeah, the only three people I can talk to, none of them are willing to... Because the only other one is this guy. I'm pretty sure I couldn't bluff my way past him.
Couldn't stay away. Do I see? You don't know Sturkett.
See, look, so you can't bluff it. In other words, you've got to find a way to gather evidence. Okay.
Whatever.
So yeah, that's irritating. The only three leads I've got, and they're all, I'm pretty sure, are blank. Here's the thing, I'm pretty sure the person who is having a go at him is one of the Christian ones. There's a few of them dotted. There's actually a surprising number dotted around. You can ask. If I was going to do this, I'd need to like reset the loop and get everybody going, because I know how to get. What's the guy's name? Domitius. I know. No, Rufius. I know how to get Rufius on side. That I know, but then that's just one vote, and I need to work out how to convince everybody else. So I'm not sure. Because you talk to these people. Yeah, who are you going to vote for?
I do not enjoy the thought of another.
You think you need to change that? See, look, nothing comes to mind. I
hope that our paths.
So I've got to work out how to convince all these other people to stop being so scared. I am wondering, like, if I got those goose eggs and turn them into gold, could I like sell them to what's his name? Oh, he's not here now. Whatever the guy's name is, and you know, you like get that to like bribe my way into his vote. Because once you've got an item in your inventory, you've always got it. Even if you trade it out, you get it back again when the loop starts. Which I like. I like that. So, working out how to get Galerius elected is a case of working out who you can change the votes for. Like with
Sometimes I stare at a
Virgil here, it's a case of find out who is. You really want to be responsible for the sin that destroys us all. Because, yeah, it's obviously, it's like. There's nothing on the back. So, it's obviously a Christian because they're calling his basic homosexuality a sin. I need to work out how best.
That's quite an impressive bow.
I wonder if I can get a. Yeah, it's a case of I've got these ones here, like her I know about. Don't need to worry about that. Because there's like, what is it? Because another person is the guy who kills himself. Like, once I've worked out how to get everybody on side, I stop him from killing himself. That's another vote I think I can get. I'm not sure at this point. Of course, the other option is to get what's his name to drop out of the election. I'm thinking if I can, like, expose him as with the other guy, whatever the hell his name is, I forget off the top of my head. There's too many names in this bloody game, I tell you. I can't keep them all straight.
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone that always returns.
I haven't slept right
Not
in 3
bad.
weeks.
Don't be too hard on yourself. From what I hear, nobody saw it coming. Anyway, I thought you Stoics weren't supposed to worry about things you can't control.
So
Yeah, but
exhausting.
I keep thinking, what if there is something I can do?
You would recommend resetting the loop. At this point, I'm thinking, yeah, I don't think there's too much else I can do in this loop aside from just wait for the time to go down. How much? I've got 6,000 at the moment. That's fine. Yeah, because it's if I'm gonna get Galerius elected, because I need Galerius elected to get what's his name out of his cell to get the last plaque, and it is a case of fudge. Do I do that? Like, as I say, with some of them I'm pretty sure I know. With some of them, I'm really not sure. Because as I say, I'm pretty sure that getting Virgil on side is just work out who's harassing him and make it stop. Fine. I think I could do that eventually if I just keep picking away at it. Eventually it'll come good towards something. Because there's only so many people.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
There's a mechanic that I don't know if you already know it. And I won't spoil it, of course, but staying this loop won't teach you that. Really? There's another mechanic. Do I think, what else could that be? Obviously I've got the bow, so it's not that mechanic. What else? I know about you keep all your items regardless of whether you use them or not. What other mechanic could it be? Any small tips to point me in the right direction? I know you say about resetting the loop, but in and of itself that doesn't necessarily tell me anything. Because I can reset the loop at any time, all I've got to do is steal something. Right at the beginning of the new loop. Oh, you mean when you talk to the guy who you speak to at the start, and you can get him to do you a little errand. Is that the one you're talking about? Right at the beginning of the new loop, there's someone you should talk to. Yes, that's an important mechanic. Is it? Because it's the guy who works in the field. I forget his name. In fact, no, it is. It's Galerius, isn't it? He's the one you speak to. He's the one at the start because he's the one who works in the fields. He's not here at the moment. He's wandered off somewhere. And you can talk to him because I remember on one loop I gave him the willow bark for what's his name's rheumatism. Although I am thinking that that's probably something I should do for myself, because that way I can get him to change the vote. It's a bloody thing. It's getting dark. Okay. Alright, if we're gonna... When you asked Galerius to run the errand, he helped Rufius, and that made Rufius change his vote. Oh. So, if I get him... So if I can get him... Because Yeah, so if I can get him to help someone else... and get them to vote for him instead, because the guy with rheumatism, Rufius, I think his guy's name was. Yeah, you said Rufius there. Because I can give him the willow bark for the thing and just get him to change his vote directly. So there's something I can get him to do that can... Okay, yeah.
His brightness was like the light.
Alright, let's end the loop. Let's have a word with the guy, and...
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Okay, so we're going this way. Let's see what other options I can do at the start, just to see what I've got at the moment for now. No less than you deserve, you prick.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with that bow on your back?
I need you to take care of something urgently. Lucia's dying, but Lucretia can't help her without cellophane. See, that wouldn't necessarily get him a vote. We know about that. I need you to stop Fabia entering the empty shrine. Tell the new arrival he'll find what he's looking for in there. Right, so I can get one little thing done. These are my three options at the moment. If he's the one I need to get elected. Okay. So I need you elected as magistrate. See, that would technically give the guy a vote. But I could do that and just say, hey, vote for this guy. And I could ask for that myself if I do it. It's like, is there something he can do that I can't? Because I can do all of these. Here's the thing, like, this one, I don't think that gets any votes. This one also doesn't get any votes. This one does. I guess I could just ask him to do that real quick.
Poor guy. My uncle was a victim at Room.
Oh, wait, you can... Oh, you can get him to do everything. Oh, well, now that's interesting. So he'll just run around and do all the little errands for you.
Yulia? Oh, no.
Okay.
Alright, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but how did you... I'll go.
Oh, cool. So you can send him off doing multiple things. I honestly thought he just did one, just to, like, shave off a bit of your endless wandering. Okay, that's fascinating. Oh, I get it. It's like, if you set him up with enough tasks, he becomes, like, the town hero, and everyone will vote for him because he's done so much stuff at the start of the day. That's quite funny, actually. Okay, so I'm assuming that's how it goes, but I still need, like, more stuff for him to do? I guess? I wonder, do you actually see him, like, running around and doing all this stuff by himself? Because that would be quite funny. Oh, I'm gonna get those golden eggs. I think... Here's the thing, I don't know that this is gonna help. It's a guess. Might be, might not be. Look valuable. Sweet. Alright. Oh, no. Okay. Take the bow away, please. I think wandering around with a bow equipped might raise a few eyebrows. It's weird enough that they can see me actually using the damn thing. Okay.
Thank you so much for acting as quickly as you did.
Well, there goes the assassin. Cheers, mate. Alright. Take that, because that might be important. I'll take the arrows and 1 coin, because why not?
I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
Really? Thank God. Finally, some relief after all this time. You're a good man, Galerius.
Appreciate that. Now, I've got to run.
Where are you running? Oh, and he's off! Superman to the rescue! Okay, so he's gonna go up and save what's his name up there. So that'll be good. Okay, I need to think. Once he's done with that, I'll speak to him about running. I don't necessarily... Maybe he can give me some advice on who else we need to... Oh. Hi. I thought you were already up there. Guess not. Wonderful conversation you're having.
Citizen.
Yep, hello. What are you doing? Where are you off to now?
Yulia! I'm so glad you
Try talking to him again later. Okay, fine. It's all yours, pal.
And now Malleolus is going to...
Welcome.
Wait.
I should restock my supply of coins because I'm always going to need 2,000 spare. It's not hard to get 2,000 now that I've got the bow, but I want to make sure I'm still collecting. See, because I mean, there's 1,000 right there. That's already halfway. And finding the rest ain't hard. There's plenty of money just lying around that isn't owned. So, nope, stop that. Press the wrong bloody button.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
Okay, so those two are happy now.
Hey, Horatius. How's it feel knowing your
Did he wander up in here? What is he doing in here? Oh.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them?
You'd never believe me if I told you. I'm reliving the same day over and over again.
You're toying with me, right? Wait, you're a bit like Sisyphus. Yeah, that's the one. Old King Sisyphus.
How so?
Sisyphus was a Greek king a long time ago. For daring to think he could outsmart the gods, he was given a terrible punishment. He was forced to push a great boulder up to the top of a hill. Only, just as it reached the top, it would roll all the way back down to the bottom, forcing him to start over and over and over again, for all eternity. Just like you. Actually, now that I think about it, there are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. Tantalus was made to grasp at fruit on a tree he could never quite reach. The Pleiades had to keep fetching water in a sieve. Oh, and Ixion was strapped to a wheel going round and round forever. But, on the bright side, at least you're not stuck in the underworld like they all were.
Yeah, at least there's that.
Anyway, I don't know which god you managed to upset to get yourself into this position, friend, but you seem all right to me. So, I'll tell you what. I'll keep doing whatever I can to help you. And you just focus on finding a way to break the cycle you're in.
You're a good man.
Oh, that's kind of you to say. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although, it's not as if I'll... Oh, and if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just tell me you're busy. I know when I'm not wanted. May fortune...
Okay, that was a riveting conversation through a wall. Actually, let me just talk to you.
Salve again, my Sisyphean. Now.
Okay, you ever thought about running for magistrate?
I bounced the idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. God knows Sentius is never going to do it. But from what I hear, Malleolus has the election stitched up. Nobody's going to take him on and win. And maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks a lot about freedom, so I'm hoping if he's elected, he'll release Dooley from his cell. And that's good enough for me.
Everyone's going to break the golden rule and kill us all.
And how could you... Oh, wait. You've seen it in another time loop, haven't you? Well, in that case, we need to find a way to make sure Malleolus loses. Better yet, get him to withdraw altogether. If you can do that, and Sentius is the only candidate left, I'll run against him. Deal?
Alright.
Alright, friend.
Okay, now do I have enough to trick or to get him to drop? I'm not sure. I might do. I might just do. Okay, so it's 5 o'clock, so we're going to take a quick break. But when I get back, we'll see if we can get Malleus to drop out. Maybe, possibly. I do have a couple of pieces of evidence, but I don't know if it'll be enough. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Alright, let's see if we can get him his nibs up here to drop out. We've got a decent chunk of evidence, but whether it'll be enough at this point, I don't know. Oh, stop doing that. Come on.
Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here without a hefty tribute, so you must have been desperate to see me.
Okay,
Are you in? What?
It's a new coincidence your wife gave me your love letter, and Nero wants you dead.
So, it finally caught up with me. I suppose that makes you, what? One of Nero's assassins?
No, I'm not, fortunately for you. Ooh, Emperor sends his regards.
Are you going to...
Not if you withdraw from the election meeting and release everyone in kept bondage to you. Yeah.
So much work for nothing. Ugh. If I do it, you'll let me live?
For now.
Fine. Ruling this cesspit of a city would have been beneath me anyway. I'll have Domitius notify the priestess of my withdrawal. There. You got what you wanted.
Bingo. Oh, that was easy. Okay, good. Coming through. Right, where'd what's his name get to? Is he down in the field? I don't know where he's gone. He was in here, but he's probably buggered off by this point.
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
Alright, is he in his little... Yep, there he is. Ahoy! Oh, he's busy? What's he busy? He doesn't look busy. Oh, is he listening to the... Wow, the voices really carry in this place, don't they? Okay.
Salve again, my Sisyphia. Now.
Yes, he's withdrawn from the election.
He did? Oh. Unexpected. I wonder what could have possessed him to do that. Well, I guess it's time for me to step up then. I'll let Equitia know I'll be running.
Sweet.
Alright, friend. Hope you find a way to break that cycle you're in.
Oh, believe me, I'm working on it. Okay. Are you gonna go, or are you just gonna stand there and think about it a bit more? Okay. I guess he's just still thinking about it. It's a big decision. Right.
A new face. Harvey.
It must be completed by dusk. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Galerius, the challenger.
Oh, good. She already knows.
Why do you ask?
Can we start the election now?
Certainly.
Okay.
See you again.
Alright, you.
Name's Rufius.
Who are you gonna vote for?
Valerius. Sorted out my rheumatism. For the first time in a long time, I'm not.
Okay.
Fine. So you're...
So he's definitely voting for Galerius. Who are you voting for?
Greetings and salutations. Greetings. I'm George.
My... Who are you voting for?
Galerius. Did you know he saved the life of my young friend Fabia?
Ah.
The man is a hero.
Brilliant.
But of course, I hope that our...
That's 2. What do we need? A minimum of 4? I don't know.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome. I hear we have...
Who are you voting for?
Well, Cynthia seems to know what...
Any way I can change that?
My vote isn't for... Nice to...
Okay, so you're voting for Sentius. His bodyguard is almost certainly going to be voting for Sentius. I need to work out who the hell is harassing him.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
That's like the big thing, I think. I wonder who he's voting for now.
Oi! What now?
Who are you voting for?
I'm not going.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
Alright, well that's 2 votes for that and 1 vote for that. Who else gets to vote? Oh yeah, he'll be... So it's 1 abstain, obviously. He'll be voting for the old guy. Got 2 votes for the new guy. I need to work out where everybody else's votes lie. Oh, the guy who committed suicide will also definitely be voting for Galerius, so we've definitely got 3. Yeah, you.
To believe a word they tell you. Shalom, friend. Sentius, I suppose. I'd have to be insane to vote for Malleolus after what he did to me.
Huh.
Galerius, the farmer, he's a good man, but...
he saved your life.
I think he's more valuable on the farm than as magistrate.
He saved your life, you prick! Okay.
Alright, friend.
He literally came up and stopped you from committing suicide. What a prick! Ungrateful arse. Right. Okay, who else can vote? That is a really bloody good question. Did I find the missing girl yet? Well, yeah. She's like tied upstairs, but that just triggers one of the endings. So there's not really a lot I can do about that. Because if I find, quotes, find her, then it triggers an ending. And obviously, you know, I don't want to do that. Unless I'm getting my missing girls mixed up. Leads to the thingamajig. I've got way too many of those bottles of wine. I should probably stop collecting them. Ah, I'm stuck. Alright, let's see. Nope, that's the way I just came in. That's back to the town. There it is. Right. Might as well collect up some. I forget how accurate that thing is. Okay. Maybe you can find her without actually ending the game. which is an option, because he was... Yeah, the guy who kills himself was in love with her, I think. So yeah, I think completing all of these, like the Sinner, Vanishing Act, completing these two should give me enough information that Galerius can then use to get himself elected, when I get to that particular loop. Once he's elected, I can get him to unlock the cage and get the last tablet, I'm assuming. And that will, I guess, net me the end of the third ending. Well, I would assume that's the third ending anyway. Because I think the fourth ending is survive the whole day with no one killing each other, I think. I don't know if there's anything in particularly special I need to do about that. Okay, so... Hang on, who was the name of... See, I still... Then have a look through their homes. Yeah. Domitius, Rufius, and Horatius's homes. How do you know where people live? Like, that's very difficult to work out. I mean, they would all live over in the slum area, presumably. Well, slums. It's not the villa part. It's the standard homes.
Don't believe a word they tell you.
Believe me, I don't. This is... So it was... Domitius, Horatius, and Rufius. This is Horatius's place. Maybe there's some sort of secret. A lot of bottles.
Ixion turns.
Nope, not Virgil. Sounds happy when rolling dice. Clearly cheating must be a problem among Romans. Don't see anything else. Hang on. Mouse is playing up. Come on, get working. This is presumably where the guy in the cage lives, so it's not there.
49 Beladies fetch again, with incessant labour, the water they have lost.
Ah, I tried to pick that up before, it wouldn't let me. Okay, fine. I swear I tried to pick up that note before. Alright, so hang on, who are we after? So it was Rufius, was it? Interesting.
You again. No idea what you're talking about?
Found an incomplete letter from him in your quarters.
I haven't been at my best lately. I know that. It's your rheumatism. It starts with constant pain in all your joints. Then the pain starts to mess with your head. Makes you angry, mean. I know that's not an excuse for how I acted. But it's the truth. But with the willow bark, I'm already starting to feel like myself again. I'll leave him alone from now on. It's not as if I was ever going to hurt him anyway. I was just lashing out. I'm going to go and clean up the graffiti. Just forget this ever happened. Will you?
Alright. Okay, for now, that's fine. That's another point on the graph.
Welcome back.
Yep, it's just Rufus and he's never gonna actually hurt you.
What demon or spirit told you about that?
Found an incomplete note in his house.
You went snooping in his place? That was risky. We're lucky you didn't cross any lines. Have you spoken to him about it?
Yep, he won't bother you anymore.
Really? How did you manage that?
Found a treatment for his rheumatism, which was making him agitated and compounding some other personal issues.
Poor fellow. I've heard that can really mess with a person's head. Well done for figuring that out.
Happy to help. I think he wants to help you clean up the graffiti too.
Really? That's promising. I'll keep an eye out for him.
Alright.
Nice to talk to you.
Woohoo! Okay, so that's that one. So I'm wondering... I wonder if he's got any more ideas. It's an option.
Don't believe a word. Shalom.
We talk about
Scintilla and I were in love.
What did you do to her? He didn't do anything, I don't think.
All right.
Been through
and then
this.
all I,
Possible she escaped somehow.
all I know is she'd never.
Any ideas?
My guess? Malleolus had something to do with it. I've never, but I
already tried that.
Really? I feel first I remember hearing that Dooley had been poking around in the upper cistern before he was locked up. So you could ask him about it, I suppose.
Alright.
Alright, friend.
Dooley, huh? Well, we know she's in the cistern because I've been there. Literally, I've been up there, but it triggers an ending, and I don't want it to trigger an ending. I want it to complete the quest. So how do we get it to complete the quest without also ending the game? Talk to Dooley about it, see what he's got
Hello?
to say. Come on.
Hello. My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said, if anything ever happened, he gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns. But when now no. Hannibal, you're me.
Sorry, dude. Okay. So Horatius accused Demetrius. Because we know she's in the cisterns. We know this. But how do I get up there without releasing her and causing a triggering of the ending? Can I talk to you about it?
What is it, citizen?
We talk about Scintilla.
What business?
I'm looking for her.
A lot of people have been looking for her. If you're accusing... Worth it.
Yeah, I don't know if he had anything to do with it.
Alright.
Alright, so he was... Yes, I don't think Domitius had anything to do with it. Because we know it was her father who put her up there. We know this from the other ending.
How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm not? Couldn't stay away.
Anything about it?
Listen, I don't abduct women. They come to me. And they keep coming.
Right. Subtle, I think I know what you mean.
What?
See, I know it was him. He did it. I know this from the other ending, but it's like, how do I get the game to acknowledge that? I don't know. It's frustrating because I know that just leads to an ending. It's like, how do I get... How do I get this to be worked out without... Because I feel like kind of chicken and egg here, where it's like... I don't know. I'm wondering also... Another thing to try. Where's the U?
Whatever's in that great temple up there. Hello there, friend. May I...
Never believe me if I told you.
Take your word.
It's not for sale.
Well, let me know if you change. Centius, yeah?
Would a gift change your mind?
Certainly. For a few... Nothing illegal about it.
3,000 denarii. Find another way.
Well,
Can't I just give him the golden eggs? They look valuable. Can't I just give them to him? Wouldn't that be like a thing I could do? Apparently not. That's weird. You think I could just give him the eggs as payment, but 3,000... I mean, he's at least willing to accept a bribe now, so that's a start. Okay, so we've got... would that be enough? Like, if I bribed him, would that be enough to tip the scales? Kind of forgot how to complete that mission without any of the game. I think I remember going to visit her and leaving her there. They want to trigger the ending, maybe that was it. See, that seems really mean. To go to someone, see that they're all tied up, and be all like, I'm just going to leave you here. That seems really a horrible thing to do. I mean, I could try it, I guess, because I know I can go through the cistern, that's not a problem. I've got the golden bow, so...
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
Yep, I'll be fine.
Well,
oh dear. More monies. Won't say no to all that, I guess. Because this door is locked. Because that's the door to the upper cistern. Which I can't get the key to until I let Dooley out of the cage. It kind of feels almost sort of chicken and eggish. Okay, well, this is either going to trigger the same ending again. If it does, I'll just reload the game.
You? Who are you?
Hmm.
Do you know you're here?
What's going on? How has this not broken the golden rule? Did this here? What will you do if I release you? The others? Sorry, if I let you go, everyone else is gonna die.
No.
Too dangerous, let me go see if I'm sentious to let you go. Our hearts, that's just rational. Our escape is the worst of the lives of everyone here.
I hate you.
That's such a dick thing to do. Come on. Drop. Wait for the loading, and... Alright. Technically I've completed that. Well, I guess we can have a word with him about it.
You're allowed a weapon and I'm not.
See what he does.
I hope you have a good reason for flouting my weapons. We're finally alone.
We've had this conversation before.
Is that...
Couldn't stop it from being broken. We had this conversation too, and I'm in a hurry.
Seems rather brash.
I know what you did to Centilla.
What?
Keeping it tied up in the cistern.
You know, you remind me of him. Al Worth. The fellow who came through the portal before you.
You remember him?
Now, surely you didn't think you were the only one here who remembered everything. You see, my connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from one loop to the next. Whether that was Proserpina's intention or a happy accident, I'll never know. But I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking you were a little bit sharper than Al was. Or perhaps you're just more willing to break the rules. He was a moralistic fellow, never once compromised on his principles. And because of that fatal flaw, he relived this day many thousands of times before we finally had this conversation. I watched him come through the portal each time, always a little older, a little more disheveled, a little more haunted. And when he finally saw the futility of it all, as you're about to, it broke him. He drank a jug of wine, tied a noose around his neck, and took his own life, just before he was shot with a golden arrow. The next time I awoke, you showed up, but you've caught up to where he was so quickly. I mean, you've lived through the day, what, 5 times? Extremely impressive. And yet everything you've done has been in vain, because there's no escape. Except the path that Al took, the path he wrote about on his tablet. What was it? Ah, yes. Best to take your own life now. So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it?
You knew there was a way out, and you kept your locked own door to keep your secret. Why?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because I have grown attached to all this. My title, my beautiful villa, the sun on my face, the music of birds chirping. And as long as this day keeps repeating itself, I get to enjoy it all, over and over again, For eternity. Don't you see? I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely, to cheat death. I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for yourself?
Hand over the key to the exit.
And why would I agree to that?
If you don't hand it over, you might have an uprising on your hand. Ooh, what's to stop me from taking it by force?
You might want to think that through. If anyone so much as touches me, everyone dies.
What's to stop me from taking it by force?
The only way you're getting this key is over my dead body. And if I die, I won't be able to open the portal for you again, meaning you'll have created a paradox. You see, it was my actions that brought you to this point in time, so if you kill me, you'll stop me from doing so, and you being here will be an impossibility. That means if I die, you'll be flung back to your original time, having caused the deaths of everyone here, and you'll never be able to undo it. Is that what you want?
Is there anything to do?
You and your pathetic morality.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody cares about your opinions, least of all, me. Understand that to me, you've never been anything more than a useful idiot, and you're no longer useful.
This isn't over.
I certainly hope not. In fact, I want it to go on and on forever until you wither and die like Al did, and the gods send yet another useful idiot to extend my life for me.
Except they won't, because we hear from Charon that we're the last two. That my character and Al are the last two people who are ever going to come to this place, because we are the last two to die with the obols in hand. So his plan's fucked either way. I find a way to break the cycle and you with it.
What are you going to do? Beg the gods for help? They don't care about you, and neither do I. Now, get out of my villa. I'm bored with you.
Huh. Wow, I've actually completed the quest. Wasn't expecting that, but okay. Why is the music all big? I don't know. Okay. Where's Yeah. Let me see. Where is... What's his name? You.
Don't believe a word they tell. Shalom.
Oh. Apparently I can't even talk to him about it anymore. You'd think that would be something I could, like, mention and bring up?
Sentius, I suppose. Galerius. Alright.
I am a little curious. If I pay the 3,000 to get what's-his-name to change his vote, A, I don't even know if that would necessarily work. I mean, the guy's an absolute charlatan. But money does tend to talk for him, so, you know.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
Or I might save that for, like, the next loop. I think what I might do is I might reset things. And then... Because if I reset things... Then with all of these, with the exception of these two tasks, leads, whatever, I've done more or less everything else, unless there's a quest I haven't managed to stumble into yet, which I don't think there is. But if I break the golden rule, go back through the loop, get Galerius to run around and do all the things, get the guy to drop out again, blah 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 blah, do all that, then I think that would probably be a good idea.
A word they tell you.
And then I just sort of save my cash for that. I think this guy would have more like chests full of money kicking around, but he really doesn't, does he? Yep, don't care. He really just doesn't leave his money lying around in chests, does he? Shame, really. I was going to rob him. Oh well, because I know there is like an achievement for like. I think it's like take or steal, I should say, 2,000 gold, or what is it, denaries or whatever it is, denarius, after the golden rule's broken. I know that's a thing. I'm not necessarily achievement hunting on the stream, because the reason why I'm somewhat hesitant to restart again is that it's like 5:45 and I don't exactly have time now to get involved too deeply in another loop. So it is very much a thing of, yeah, it's very much a thing of I should probably just see if there's anything else I can do this loop. Maybe I could just reset and do a few small things. I don't know exactly. But I've still got plenty more time left to do. So yeah, in terms of most of it, I think we've got... I mean, this is the thing. This is leading towards the, you know, collect all 4 plaques ending, which I don't know if that's going to be ending 3 or 4. I would assume that ending 4 is like complete the day without the time loop kicking off, I would imagine. But if you know, the magistrate guy in charge is pretty much like, well, I don't give a shit, I'm just going to keep the loop going anyway, which he could do theoretically. So you can't reach through there like that. I guess that doesn't really matter, does it? I did take that one, okay. So yeah, it is mostly a thing of just don't really have time to get involved in too much else right now. Because as I say, I've only got, well, it's closer to 10 minutes now. Yeah, okay. Because I think with all of these quests complete, presumably I can have Galerius just running around like bloody Superman, solving everybody's problems. You gotta remember which button to press on that. Okay, so for the next loop, I'd give Galerius all the tasks that I have available to him, I'm assuming, which will hopefully get him elected. I may need to work out a few more people to sort of see who votes for who once that actually gets all kicked off, because I'd also have to get Malleus out of the race, but that's easy enough. I've got enough info to blackmail him on that, not a problem. So yeah, get Galerius to do all the running around, kick Malleus out of the race, put Galerius in instead, and then just get as many people as possible to vote for Galerius. That should be enough to get them, and then maybe I can talk to what's-her-name and say, hey, can we have the vote early so I don't have to hang around. Then we'll see if I can get him to free dually, get the last tablet, and follow that trail to the end, and we'll see where it goes. Which will be fine, I think. Also, no idea who the hell's going to want the golden eggs. Like, I feel like I should be able to sell them to someone, but I can't. Maybe... Maybe I can use that in, like, place of something expensive. But here's the thing, because it's like the guy who you think would want the golden eggs, you know, he just wants the coins instead. And I'm like, well, you know, I've got these golden eggs. Ain't that enough for you? But I don't know. Who knows at this point? Anyway, okay, tell you what. Let's find a chest with a lot of money in it. And break the time loop. And then race for the portal. And then we'll call it a stream for today, I think would be an idea.
Well, isn't that an impressive trinket?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Come on, move your butt, Sentius. It's a good job he moves fast. Oi. Missed. Alright. And this, I think, is a good place to leave off. The eggs go to Domitius, so he gives you access to Malleus's house. Oh, okay. Oh, in that case, I don't really need to worry about the eggs then. Fair enough. But anyway, as I say, this is a decent enough place to leave off for today. As I say, I've only got like 5 minutes left of today's stream session, so that's fine. So we know what we're doing. We get Galerius to run around, solve everybody's problems. We turn him into a big hero, and hopefully get him elected. Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens on that one. And then we'll get the last tablet. And we'll... hey! Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Firework. I do appreciate that. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.